This last weekend, I was at the 50th Annual Seafood Festival on Saturday. It was a lot of fun. And I went around to all of the booths, and I liked what I saw. And I think I'm going to get a list of all the vendors, because a lot of them align with the Electromagnetic Age Festival that needs to happen. There were things like canvas covers for your boat that have fabric, that have sun protection factor in them. There are things about protecting our environment. And there are so many things that have to do with what you can't see. The truth of invisibility harming you today is a reality. Think about it like this. Every moment of every day that you're in the sun, you're getting a dose of UV waves. And if you stay out all day, the exposure doesn't show up till the next morning when your face is burning. That's the difference between dose and exposure. Now, thank goodness our government has the solution. They have the cure of everything. The electromagnetic age is now. And there are technologies out there that can heal and harm. You see, everything has two sides. And our government is only using the technology to create harm. By doing that, they maintain control. It's a really simple equation. And people need to wake up to the reality of things. Because our information age has turned into a misinformed civilization. Just to go back to two of my points, 9/11 and the moon. Airplane fuel fire burns at its highest temperature hundreds of degrees below the melting point of steel. So where did all of the framing of the World Trade Center go when it collapsed in a record-breaking 10 seconds? Where did it go? Because no fire, and if you recall, the fire was only at the top. Where did the metal go? And trapped gases in the earth heat it up when sunlight hits it. There's no atmosphere on the moon. There's no trapped gases. That's why they had to wear helmets, supposedly, right? The rays from the sun do not heat the moon. They don't. It is just as cold during the day than it is at night. And that NASA lie was told so that the golf cart could go around in the studio. Because metal and rubber would crack and disintegrate in negative 200-degree environments. Let's say this happy face is the moon, okay? We're here. Here's the moon, except it's super, super close, which means there's a connection that creates all of our tides and protects us and keeps the gases inside here. Because of this connection, which is why alien bases are below your feet. Because of this connection, NASA has told us they've gone to Mars. And I'm not gonna run as far as Voyager has gone to say, nope, there's nothing there. Because that's what they did in 1969. Nothing's there. No, we went there. Nothing's there. Nothing's there. Nothing's there. Nope. But we're gonna spend a lot of your money to look for it. Wow. Flagler's railroad was built with man-made technologies. It's crumbling after 100 years. The pyramids of Egypt have been standing for nearly 5,000 years. What you think is not what you need to believe today. Learn something new. It's fun. If you don't, you're going to continue paying a utility bill. You're going to end up paying health insurance. You're going to end up paying for a gas tank. And you know what? Life is supposed to be fun. And we have all of the technology to make it fun. Why doesn't our government want us to have fun? I don't know. If I owned a plane and a big boat, I'd want to be able to use it. If I owned a company and I spent a lot of money to ship my products, I'd want to be able to do that for free. Our military and our government are holding us back. And people need to wake up to this idea. And they're spending our money to feed us lies.